What's going on, everyone? Titus here with Real Breaks. We're going to get rolling with Prizm Basketball number 8. So Kyle went ahead and picked 2, which will be the right 3 boxes here. So let me stash these 3 aside. And let's get started. Alright. This has been a fantastic night of Prizm Basketball. Keep it rolling here in these next 3 boxes. Oh, man, all of the Timberwolves have been coming out. So in the first break, let's see, we had a... What did we have? We had a... Was it Blue Ice? Blue Ice and a Hyper. And then the second one, there's a Kevin Garnett auto, and then another Anthony Edwards Hyper. So I think it's just a Timberwolves case. Astros that base is loaded, it looks like. Got that one pulled up here. Kyle Tucker's up. Yeah, I gotta move Jordan up. Swap him with Kyle Tucker. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Make sure you say hello so that I know he's there hanging out for this late night break. Especially on the East Coast. You guys are up way past your bedtimes. Let's do this. Jason, no more after this. This is going to be it. I'll probably have some more on Saturday. Teo Maledon and RJ Hampton. Isaac Okoro. Ruby Wave. Going to the Cavs. Cavaliers going to Dan Desco. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. I won't spoil it for you. You're streaming it. I just have the play-by-play pulled up. I don't even have the game pulled up. John Collins blue for the Hawks. Hawks are going to Phil Spillane. We're going to 199. Elijah Hughes. Basley Silver. Oh man. Zion. Prizm Flashbacks Silver to the Pelicans and John Ojanpa. Oh, hello. That is a nasty, nasty card. All right, just because I was breaking all night last night and didn't really get a chance to check comps today, are there any comps on a Zion Flashbacks Silver? My question. I mean, Kyle, I know you want to chase the Hornets, but there's a lot of teams that have a lot of upside in the PYTs that are under $100. So if you want to get your feet wet and not have to pay up for $215 for a random, can take a chance on a random or on a picker team. Tyler Hero blue. Found some nice hero color in this one and last night too. Tyler Hero blue is numbered out of 199 for the Heat. Miami Heat to Brian Driscoll. Jason can go to bed after this. Yeah, I have no idea if Tom has any. I think Tom's probably breaking tomorrow. Just Westbrook in the wrong pile. Kristaps Silver, Marquise Chris Hyper, Damian Lillard, Prizm Flashbacks. Kevin, what's new, man? What's new? Just pulling big cards all night long. Oh, man. Lillard to the Trailblazers and Michael Pembroke Jr. That Rockets Trailblazers spot is actually pretty good in the random based off of how the frequency of these Prizm Flashbacks. So when I rebalance the PYT pricing, we might switch up the combos a tiny bit. Okongwu, Sadiq Bey, Korkmaz, and again, right team, wrong auto. Caleb Martin, rookie signatures to the Hornets. Hornets to Jason Robertson. Ah, that's why, Kyle. I gotcha. I gotcha. That'll do it. That'll for sure do it. A Coral base, Tyrese Maxey base. I feel like I've not seen that many Tyrese Maxies. Well, I take that back. Let me go back and edit the tape. Tyrese Maxey, Ruby Wave to the Sixers and James Layfield. That's funny. Jeremy Lamb, Hyper. Tyrell Terry. Austin Rivers and Drew Holiday. The Drew Holiday is actually a red. The other one is a Ruby Wave. Luka Downtown. There he is, LaMelo Ball. We've only had one base of his so far in this case, so should have plenty more coming. Hornets to Jason Robertson. There you go, Jason. You had to stay up for this one. Nice LaMelo base. Kemba Silver, Scottie Pippen Silver, Fearless. Cassius Winston. Yeah, watch me, Kyle. I'll go back and edit it. Gasol Silver, Bacon on the Hyper. Josh Green. The Rodney Hood Hyper with no border. There's the D-Rose missing nameplates. Patrick Williams base. We got orange coming up right before the auto. Ursan this time. We had some awesome oranges in the last break. Orange is out of 49 for the Bucks. Bucks to Michael Pembroke Jr. Jason, that's the upside. That's what makes these fun. Did you think about selling them? Or were you gonna ride it out? Harry Giles Signatures Silver. Going to the Kings. Kings to Paul Ramos. I feel like if I hit him in a random, I would be tempted to cash out. It's fun chasing them, but yeah, we're only in for 200. Jameis Ramsey, TJ Warren, and Anthony Hardaway on the Hyper. That does it for box number 1. I would say we're after really nice starts. Yeah, no fun in selling unless you can get $1,000 for them. That's kind of fun. But I like it. Let's ride it out. I mean, we already got you a base, so you're already in the green compared to the buy-in price. For sure, Kevin, for sure. Because then if you do sell them, then you're still going to watch the break, and then when I pull the 1-1 LaMelo, you're going to be kicking yourself. Yeah. If a gold or something popped up, yep. If you sell them, you just have to not watch the break. Just take off. Treat yourself to a nice vacation. Nice eBay shopping spree. I don't know, $1,000 goes pretty quick. You're shopping on eBay for sports cards. 250 with 3 days left. I mean, it's hard to project how much action you'll get, but so potentially a 4-figure card there too. And I have no idea where these are going to settle at, but like I said, even in my teaser posts before we started breaking in yesterday, it's just such an iconic set now that them doing this and having parallels, they were bound to be huge cards. Kyle, you gotta get caught up so I can tell you what's going on. All right, box 2. Yeah, I'm watching this Astros game. This Astros game is over. Switch over to that Giants-Mariners game. Yeah, if they use their original teams, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, it was such a good rookie class, so it would have been cool too if they included all those guys that were rookies. I mean, yeah, I guess then you lose LeBron and Zion and those guys. I don't know. There are a decent amount of the 12, 13 rookies they did include. Let me grab this before they slide off. Manuel quickly right on top. I've seen some IQ. Jake Layman. Yeah, throw it down, Jake. Beats the Zubats. Downtown LeBron. Cole Anthony base for the Magic. Magic are going to Tommy Litchfield. Tommy crushed it with the Lakers. He was the one that got the LeBron red yesterday. Oladipo and Zach Collins blue. Number 199. That should probably be in the mint, huh? Zeke Naji. Kyle Lewis is hurt. Kyle Lewis is not playing right now. Tyus Jones, Ruby Wave, Elf Payton Silver. Robert Woodard. Jay Crowder red. And Aaron Neesmith. On the sensational signatures. Celtics to Michael Pembroke Jr. Grant Riller and Nick Richards. Bledsoe and James Johnson. Necktie again on the purple. Go to the Timberwolves out of 99. Wolves to James Layfield. Luka base. Neesmith base. Silver Jamal Murray. Oh, another one. Durant this time. Going to the Nets. Nets to Mark Dolvin. Yeah, Kyle. So, like, Taylor Trammell made the opening day roster out there. Everyone's hoping that Kelnick comes up and fills that spot. But right now, I think Taylor Trammell. Let's see. Yeah, so Trammell started in center field, Haniger in right, and Jake Fraley started in the left. Let's see. Evan White, 1 for 4. All right. Jake Fraley, 2 walks. Fraley and Evan White are the two guys there that I've gotten to know a little bit. So always rooting for them. How long is he out for? I think it's just a couple weeks. What's up, Dane Rollins? Yeah, I was ripping some Prizm last break of the nights. Steph Curry widescreen. Get that one sleeved up. Wiseman base for the Warriors. Warriors to Mark Dolvin. Hey, Bryn, I know. I got you a base of that, though, didn't I? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Malachi Flynn, silver. I know Graham Phillips is looking for Malachi Flynn color, so Raptors are going to Brendan Iaquinto. Brendan, if you want to move this one. Graham Phillips, it's your guy. Fearless Zion. Inception is so much fun. Maybe we'll get to do some more Inception on Saturday. I love Inception. Robert Woodard the second on the Hyper. We're going to orange behind it too. Sacramento Kings are going to Paul Ramos. And Enos Cantor is going to be our orange. Going to the Celtics. Celtics to Michael Pembroke Jr. Getting numbered out of 49 on the orange. Steph Curry downtown. Desmond Bain Grizzlies. Skylar Mays Hawks. Donovan Mitchell silver. Malcolm Brogdon Ruby Wave. Was that a silver? Which one? Let's see. Paul. Oh, yeah, the Kings. This is actually a hyper is what they call this one. Hyper. Killian Hayes, Pistons. Dejounte Murray, Purple Ice. And our last auto of this box. Murray's going to the Spurs for Wes Newton. It's number 175. Last auto of the box is Joe Harris, Sensational Signatures. Going to the Nets for Mark Dolvin. Tyler Bay, Azubiki, Jarrett Allen, Isaac Okoro, Ruby Wave. Let's go to the Cavs. No, Dane, we never do pick one get ones. It's not really fair to everyone besides the first couple they get to pick. Look at that, 2 Okoro Ruby Waves. So that's why we usually don't do them. It's a lot of extra work too. Trae Young, keep track of who's been picked, who has been picked. Trae Young to the Hawks and Phil Spillane. So we just always do either random or pick your team. Dane, 1275. We were trying to figure out how big of a card it was, but someone said in the last week that Giannis Silver had gotten 1,000. Jeez. Yeah, so Paul, on that Hyper is a hobby exclusive parallel. They are not numbered though, but they're actually way more rare than the silvers. But silvers tend to sell better just because they've become so iconic. How much would it be for a 2-box random? Oh, it'd just be 2/3 of this. So it'd be like 140, 145. Jeez, Dane. Yeah, Dane, so I pulled a red LeBron last night. Remember that 299. So that's going to be a massive, massive card. And then Emil pulled a silver LeBron. So I have no idea what those are going to go for, but like, it's not like these are $2,000 a hobby box for no reason. Like, it's expensive, but it is totally justified. And obviously, some of these prices are going to settle out quite a bit. New release stuff always does. But if they sell anywhere close, like half of what they're selling for right now, then a $2,000 hobby box is completely justified by that math. So yeah, we'll have to keep our eye on these sales, and like I said, if they keep up, the hobby box prices are going to keep going up. They're not going down. If single prices go like way, way down, then hobby boxes might fall. But it's like, we're always watching the secondary market on singles very, very closely. And so one of the things that we saw with Bowman Draft that we had never really seen before that surprised us so much is that after release, singles were selling really well, and then they started going up. Usually after release, the first people in the market sell and people overpay, and then the prices start falling. And Bowman Draft, that did not happen. So then Bowman Draft, you guys all know, like, I'm talking about 2020 Bowman Draft. Bowman Draft case prices like tripled from what they were at release. Maybe not quite triple, but fairly close. LeBron base. So I don't know. Every release, like, I'm expecting singles to go way down after release, but you just this market is nuts. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before. Lakers to Nick Mariachi. Yeah, Dane, I don't think whoever has the Lakers would be happy about that. Yep, yeah, I got you, Dane. Yeah, the cracked ice are cool. I think a lot of times, like, the true reds and blues, those straight up colors, sell a little bit better, even if they're not numbered as low. LaMelo base, go to the Hornets. Hornets to Jason Robertson. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm saying, Kevin. When Wogu's getting $100, like, it was nuts. He was second round, right? I mean, it's Cubs, but second rounder. Dane, Reds are at a $299, but yeah, they're one of those coveted true colors, true hobby colors. So I think the reason that the ice don't sell quite as well as they should, they're huge cards, don't get me wrong, but you have the pink ice and the orange ice and red ice and green ice last year, retail parallels. So they look very similar, and I think a lot of people don't realize that they're hobby exclusive on those ones. So I think that hurts them just a little bit. But personally, I love the ice parallels. Eyes are awesome. But yeah, and the other wrench in trying to figure out what the market's going to be on Prizm is the PSA shutdown. Ntilikina, silver, Skylar Mays, Ruby Wave for the Hawks. So obviously, it hurts in the fact that you're not able to send your cards in to get graded right away, but it also, I think, helps the secondary market on raw Prizm stuff. So the stuff that came out after the shutdown, nobody's going to have any graded. So if you want to trade Prizm LaMelos, there's going to be people that pay the $300 to grade that one. But if you want to trade Skylar Mays and he starts playing well, people are going to have to buy raw. That's just how it is. Terrell Terry, and if the raw prices are higher than they would be if PSA was open, then it's going to drive box prices up. Rubio and Simmons. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Yeah, those Fanatics greens are super, super short printed. I had 2 Tyler Hero 9s. I sold one off fairly recently, Patrick Williams, but I do still have one. But the other thing on those is they're so hard to get centered. Almost impossible to find centered. So 9s are really good. How's the centering? Centering has been pretty good. It has not been bad at all. Zion Hyper to the Pelicans and John Ojanpa. That is a huge money mint. RJ Barrett's second year team color blue. Pretty card for the Knicks. Knicks are going to Nick Mariachi. Nick, you still hanging up with me or are you sleeping? Kevin, one of them I bought as a 9. One of them I did get robbed, but expected it to be a 9. But still sent it in for grading myself. I don't throw this up there with Tyler Hero. 2 second year blues. John Collins, silver. Siakam, Ruby Wave. Fireworks, LeBron. Hey, Nick is here. Tyrese Halliburton, base for the Kings. Kings are going to Paul Ramos. Jaden McDaniels. So, I mean, it's part of it is speculation. I'm not sure how much of an impact it'll have on the secondary market, PSA being shut down, but some people are saying that raw prices are going to go down because people aren't buying to grade. Dwayne Bacon red, but I don't know. Like I said, if people want to trade base rookies, even on somebody like Wiseman, like you can't pay $300 to grade a base Wiseman. So if people are buying and selling those and holding on to them, Xavier McDaniel sensational signatures for the Celtics, then I don't know. They could become more valuable than they would have been otherwise, or that they've been in the past. Oh, Nick, I'm going to delete that. Just because we're trying to keep it family friendly in here all the time. Oh, man. But thanks for the laugh. Anthony Edwards, going to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves and James Layfields. Oh, sweet, Kyle. So maybe I still have stuff coming. You're good, Nick. You're good. Don't think there's going to be too many kids up at this time of night watching the break, but tomorrow maybe. Montrezl Harrell, Siku Ruby Wave, Kyrie Irving going to the Nets. Way better, Dane. Way better. Just a little piece of plastic right at the top of this top loader. There we go. The Nets are going to Mark Dolvin. So Mark's getting a Durant silver and a Kyrie. Fanatics has not released blasters yet this year, have they? So Robinson, Siakam, they usually pre-sell them. Malachi Flynn. I just sold my football Fanatics Megas Optic. Tyrell Terry silver. Go to the Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks to Derek Hauk. Derek was in here today. Derek, let me know if you want to pick up on that one. Desmond Bane, Ruby Wave for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are going to John Ojanpa. You do, Kyle. You do need a monster to submit now. But it's temporary. It'll open back up. Saban Lee. And seriously, with how quickly the months have been going by, I'm not too worried about it. July will be here before we know it. And I have a lot of stuff at PSA already, so it was a steady stream coming back still. Tyus Jones, Hyper. And Bam Adebayo purple for the Heats. Miami Heat to Brian Driscoll. It's numbered out of 99. 46 of 99. Xavier Tillman, George Hill, and Giannis Ruby Wave. Got some nice Giannis color tonight. The Bucks are going to Michael Pembroke Jr. Peyton Pritchard, Kyra Lewis Jr., Pelicans. Zach LaVine, Blue Ice, covering up our final auto of the night. It is R.J. Hampton, sensational signatures, going to the Nuggets. Nuggets to Dan Desco. So got any other goodies in here to wrap it up. It's R.J. Hampton base. Dennis Schroeder. Rocco, Purple Ice. And that does it for Prizm tonight. That's an awesome card, Kyle. Yeah, just getting the auto. Just getting the auto, you do well with those Nuggets. With all the base that you get. I'm with you, Joe. I wasn't planning on opening it, and then now after so I've got two. I was not planning on opening them, but after seeing all these hobby boxes, I'm like, dang, maybe I should rip it. Joe, exactly. We are on the same page. So I'm gonna try to refrain from opening it, but we'll see. We'll see. I think I had one show up today and one's coming tomorrow. All right, here's like half of the rookies I sleeved up. Terry Williamson, Green, McDaniels, Williamson, Smith, Nawara, Flynn, Lee, Tillman, Pritchard, Hampton, Lewis, Stewart, Quickly, Anthony, Giannis, Najee, Woodard, Richards, Riller, Luca, Neesmith, Ellaby, Mays, Bain, and Killian Hayes. When in doubt, just rip it. Paul, I'm not sure that it'll be sorted by tomorrow, but I can mark you down for pickup. Usually it takes about, I don't know, I would say like Saturday you could probably come pick it up. It'll probably get sorted tomorrow at some points, but just don't know at what point during the day it'll get sorted. But usually we say 2 business days on those. Bay, Azabiki, Maladon, Hampton, Hughes, Stanley, Zion, Morant, Bay, Okongwu, Maxey, Okoro, Terry, Winston, Green, and Ramsey. But I mean, if you want to stop by, they can definitely check and see if it's been sorted yet. I know that they're gonna have to sort the Bowman Mega Mixers from today and then my Topps Mega Mixer, so they're gonna have their hands full. LeBron widescreen and fireworks and downtown. Got the trifecta there. Steph Curry widescreen and downtown. Zion Fearless and Luka downtown. Yeah, exactly, Joe. They're definitely out there. That's the crazy thing on this product. There's so many four-figure cards. And even just so many $100 cards. All right, Paul, I got you down for pickup. Silvers, Ntilikina, Rubio, Collins, Siakam, Robinson, Hill, Layman, Payton, Murray, Rodman, Mitchell, Basley, Westbrook, Porzingis, Pippen, Walker, Gasol, and Drew Holiday. I know exactly what's going to happen is this product's going to go up, and we're not going to be able to rip hobby anymore, and we're going to be ripping retail and stuff again like we have in the years past, and we're going to be wishing that we could rip hobby boxes again. It'll still be fun ripping those boxes, but then we'll just be chasing the silvers and base cards instead of the hobby color too. Simmons, Harrell, Tyus Jones, Schroeder, Oladipo, Bledsoe, Paul, Allen, Chris, Lamb, Bacon, Hood, and Hardaway. But yeah, I mean, Prizm retail will be ripping for the next year. Prizm hobby will run dry fairly soon. Siakam, Siku, Zubats, Tyus Jones, Anthony, Brogdon, Rivers, and TJ Warren. This is the last break of the night, Daniel. Yep. Rocco, Purple Ice, somewhere down to 175. Here, let's just sort them out again. Makes it a little easier. All right, so Reds are out of 299. Drew Holiday, Jay Crowder, and Dwayne Bacon. Blues are out of 199. Collins ×2. John and Zach. Deontay Murray, Purple Ice out of 175. And Rocco. Blue Ice, Korkmaz, and Zach LaVine. God, is it still stuck in the mail? Silver, Tyrell Terry, Mavericks, Skylar Mays, Hawks on the Ruby Wave. Woodard II's Hyper for the Kings, Malachi Flynn, Raptors. Giannis, Ruby Wave, Bucks, Kyrie, Prizm Flashbacks for the Nets, LeBron base, Lakers, Trae Young, Flashbacks, Hawks, and Damian Lillard, Trailblazers. Adebayo, purple out of 99 for the Heats. And James Johnson, same thing, Timberwolves. Enes Kanter out of 49 Celtics, and Ilya Silva, Bucks. Couple nice base rookies. 2 Patrick Williams, and then a Tyrese Halliburton. Autos. RJ Hampton, Nuggets. Xavier McDaniel, Celtics. Joe Harris, Nets. Neesmith, Celtics. Silver, Harry Giles III, Kings. And Caleb Martin, Hornets. Kyle, it for sure shipped out on Monday. I think what happened, because I was here when they were packaging it up, they were trying to figure out what box to put it in, and I think what happened is they put it in a box and printed a label and then found a better box that they could ship it in. So I'm guessing that's what happened. I can try to look into it for you quick before I head out, but it shipped out that day. I know it shipped out that day. All right, showcase Anthony Edwards base Timberwolves to James Layfield. James Wiseman base Warriors to Mark Dulvin. Desmond Bain, Ruby Wave for the Grizzlies. Going to John Ojanpa and Tyrese Maxey, Sixers to James Layfield. RJ Barrett's blue out of 199 for the Knicks. Knicks to Nick Mattiacci. Tyler Hero, Heat to Brian Driscoll out of 199. Kevin Durant's Prizm Flashback Silver for the Nets. Nets to Mark Dulvin. 2 LaMelo base for the Hornets. Hornets to Jason Robertson. 2 Okoro Ruby Waves for the Cavs and Dan Desco. Your money minute hits of the break: Zion, Prizm Flashback Silver, and then a Hyper going to the Pelicans. Pels to John Ojanpa. So that does it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys on Saturday morning. So have a good Friday tomorrow. Literally a good Friday, and I will see you on Saturday.